Hey collective, what's up? Welcome back. If you're new, I'm Jessica, Earth Angel 111. Thank you so much for stopping by. So this person that's newly entered your life, or you could already be dating this person, they are meant to teach you the true meaning of unconditional love. So let there not be a day that goes by that you don't appreciate this beautiful connection that's come into your life, because you've been through a lot more than people realize, and Divine wanted to send you someone that was able to give you the love that you seem to pour endlessly into other people. So you need to know that this person came into your life as a blessing, and a lot of you have been subconsciously either pushing this person away or making it feel next to impossible for the two of you to grow your bond to a new depth. You could be someone who spends a lot of time working, or often more than not, when you are feeling, heavy emotions in your life or distress in any type of way, you're the type of individual who puts your all into your career to kind of not think about it. And Spirit is saying this person came into your life, feminine or masculine, as a blessing for you to realize that it's okay to feel. It's okay to fall in love, and most importantly, it's okay to realize that you will have one person that you're able to truly trust and be there for you for the right reasons. So this person feels incredibly protective over you, and that is because you are someone that they see is incredibly emotional and incredibly loving. This person feels like you are the most loving individual that they've ever met. Wow, this came out twice during the shuffle. Musician, this won't apply for all of you, but you may be dealing with a musician, or you yourself could be a musician. But this person feels like you endlessly pour love into others and you don't get that back. So they want you to allow them to take the lead in this beautiful new connection that the two of you are forming, and to realize that you deserve nothing but unconditional love. You deserve someone to make you feel as though they're not going to leave when things get difficult. And most importantly, you deserve someone who to make you feel as loved as you make others feel. So you always leave this person wanting more. There's something that you do. For a lot of you, it's the fact that you're so independent. It leaves this person quite intrigued by you. And more so than that, this is someone who feels as though you don't need them for anything. So this makes you so much more attractive to this person, because they know that you're interested in them for all the right reasons. And most importantly, this is a divine union. For a lot of you, this is a kingdom spouse. So someone who has the same faith as you, or someone who has the same beliefs as you, and most importantly, someone who has the same family values as you. This person with 3 of Pentacles coming out there could actually come from a rather large family, and if not, it means that they're meant to have one with you. So really beautiful energy. 9 of Wands there. Could be a fire sign or an earth sign you're dealing with. Double fire energy, double earth energy. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sag. You or this person, or both of you. And if it is both of you, then you know this is your confirmation. But this person feels as though you need to allow them to enter your life in the way that they've always wanted to. With the 3 of Wands and the 9 of Wands, there could actually be a physical distance that keeps you two from building the connection the way that you want to. And that may be by a way of a sea parting between you. So you two could be from different countries or different continents, East Coast, West Coast. Something to do with the coast may be significant. This person could also live by the coast. This person has truly came into your life at a time when you need them most, whether you realize that right now or not. A lot of you could have gone through some difficulties that others don't realize, because you are the type of person, collective, that could internalize a lot of your pain, a lot of your heartbreaks, a lot of your struggles. And this is why this person is meant to come into your life, to be that person you feel comfortable enough to be able to open up with, and just to tell how you're feeling, because a lot of you need to know that you are extremely loved by this person, by your family, by your friends, by people around you. But it's like you refuse to see just how loved you are. So I want to come visit you here. This has to do with some type of coast separating y'all. A lot of you are going to have to take a plane, or a long drive, something to visit one another. And this is something that they would love to do with you. Some of you may even be thinking about taking a road trip together, or this could be future energy. So you are so much fun to be around. That's what your person wants you to know today, okay? This new unconditional love. I don't even want to categorize this as a kingdom spouse or a soulmate because I feel like this is a life partner. And this is exactly what you deserve. A lot of you have been ready and waiting for God to send in that beautiful person who understands you inside and out, who wants the best for you, for your connection, and who wants to build a long-term stable connection with you. You see, you could be someone who's had many great relationships, but you've never found anyone who's truly stuck around to do life with you, to build a family, to buy a home together, to build your lives together. In the past, you could have dealt with many loveless relationships or ones where you felt as though you poured in a lot more love than you received back. And this new love has been receiving a lot of signs about you and where your connection's meant to grow to. So it says, I had an intense dream about you last night. Absolutely beautiful. Whoever this person is, it's like they've been receiving a lot of signs from the universe that you two are meant to build this connection together, that the time is now for this person to step up and be the person you need. It's almost as if your spirit guides have reached through to this person to let them know that they need to be that support system for you. So you're getting ready to deal with someone who's incredibly emotionally supportive of you, and I feel as though a lot of you may have been going through it but not able to express it to anyone. So whenever life gets hard, remember how lucky you are to know each other. That's what Spirit wants you to know. Your connection was divinely guided to one another. There's just something about this person coming into your life when you need them most. So if they're already someone you are dating currently, know that this is because Divine knew that you needed someone who always had your back. And for others of you, this may be upcoming energy. You may be going through a difficult moment in life, whether that be just a lot of things changing around you. You could be moving. Some of you may have started a new career. You know, whatever this is that you're going through, you are feeling stuck. And there's nothing more beautiful in life than, you know, life keeps lifing, but when you have someone to enjoy the ride with, when you know you have someone who always supports you, who always makes you feel like you can get through those tough times because you have one another's support. So this person sees you as someone who they know you will always have their back, and they want to be the same for you. This person wants you to feel extremely loved and cared for. And most importantly, this person's being sent into your life at a time where you may feel a lack of love in some type of way, or a lack of support even. So if you've had to make some major changes in your life and you feel as though you have been lacking support in any type of way, know that this person's being sent to you in order for you to heal and in order for you to realize just how much you are loved and how much you deserve to be loved. So absolutely beautiful energy. I'm going to pull an angel message before I continue with any messages from your person. So let's see what the angel message is Spirit wants you to know. Wow, so magical gateway. It takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown, yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. So if this is the time that you've been considering starting a new career, making a big move, or jumping into a relationship that may be something you weren't normally comfortable doing. Say, for example, it's a long distance connection, or it's a connection with someone that isn't your usual type. Spirit is saying to go for it, because in the unknown is where the greatest happiness lies. And a lot of you, that's where this person is. So some of you may actually be meeting this person after you make a big move in your life. Like, for example, if you're the one who's deciding to move from a certain coast to another part of the world, that is where you're meant to meet this divine counterpart of yours. So allow this person to take the lead when they do come in, because this is the type of individual who has actually been sent into you to teach you what the real meaning of unconditional love is. And that this is going to be the type of person that no matter how difficult the path may seem, no matter how hard it may seem to find love, they will always be that loving guide and support that you can count on, because this person is meant to protect your heart and, most importantly, to heal your soul. So wow, this is beautiful because like I was saying earlier, for a lot of you, this is your life partner coming in. So a new addition to the family may be coming soon. Soon you or someone around you will be welcoming a new member to the family. Fur babies can count too. So some of you are meant to have children with this person or adopt lots of animals, something like this. But the two of you will together. Now, one thing that this person does truly love about you is the fact that you are celibate. So you could be someone who practices monogamy and full celibacy in between relationships, and they are going to be most attracted to that quality within you. So if you feel as though you've spent a period of your life, you know, refraining from any type of intimacy with anyone, and you feel like it's been so long, the whole point of that is because this person is going to love that quality about you and wanting to bless you. Absolutely beautiful. So whoever this is a blessing in your life who's going to want to make you feel blessed at all times. So you need to know as well, if in the past you dealt with anyone who was untruthful to you, this person's going to be nothing but upfront, truthful, and honest with you. And they love the fact that they find you to be someone who's so easily to get along with. So you're not only a lot of fun to be around, but you're someone who this person feels incredibly comfortable to be vulnerable with, to open up with, and to share some of their deepest thoughts. And they hope that you feel the same, because this connection is truly one that's been guided into your life for a higher purpose. Y'all need to trust the universe on this one, okay? It's like God has heard your tears, heard your cries for help. Y'all need to trust the universe, okay? It's like this person has come into your life for a beautiful reason, and you need to trust that. A lot of you have felt a lack of love or a lack of support, and this is why this person has been brought to you or is about to be sent into your life. So if you have been stuck in the same place, the same job, the same city, the same town for too long, Spirit's saying once you make the change, that's when this person comes in, not a second before and not a second after. And as soon as you do, this person will come in with a love offer, because that's what they've been meant to do. That is this person's role in your life, to make you realize that you were never undeserving of an unconditional love. You were just finding it in the wrong people. You know, Seven of Swords to come out in a love reading, you were finding it in people who ultimately left you feeling drained, depleted, and like no matter how much unconditional love you gave that person, they never made you feel the adequate amount back. And no one deserves to live a life like that, constantly feeling drained and like they aren't lovable. So know that you have spent a period of your life in isolation, whether it be the last few months or years of your life, in order to heal, in order to regain self-respect, self-love, and most importantly, to learn that it's so incredibly important to never settle until you find a partner who loves every single thing about you, not just conditional love. Right? Conditional love comes in the way of you finding a partner who only loves you if you are brunette, only loves you if you have a certain job, only loves you if you practice a certain lifestyle, only loves you if you go to the gym 5 times a week. No, that's conditional love. Unconditional love is someone who's going to love you in what they say, the marriage vows, through sickness, through health, through better or for worse. That is what true unconditional love is, collective, and that's what this person was sent in to do. So let them do their job, okay? Amen. So 5 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Also, too, Spirit saying you've outgrown a certain area of your life, a certain chapter. You know, you've been holding on to things that don't make you happy, and in order for you to move towards that beautiful unconditional love that you seek, it's going to require you to step outside your usual comfort zone. So get ready to get uncomfortable, and most importantly, to realize that through the change, that is where you're no longer going to feel like you're giving your love to the wrong people. So the Chariot here and the Hermit. See, this whole last season of your life, I feel as though it's been the last year or maybe even 2 of your life, you have been in a period of isolation, no dating anyways. You may be a very social person. You may be busy, constantly surrounded by people. But when it comes to love, you never met anyone who you felt like was the person for you, or even if you did, they never, made the efforts, okay? That was because you were still stuck in a cycle of giving your love to the wrong people. There's something in you that needed to change in order for you to realize that you deserve someone who loves you unconditionally, and to never settle until you find that person. So know that the moment you come to that wake-up call, that realization, you deserve someone who's truthful, you deserve someone who loves every bit of you. Some of you maybe even had been in a relationship with someone who didn't see the same long-term goals as you. So maybe didn't want to have a family and maybe was too afraid to voice that. Y'all was settling with conditional love. You deserve someone who loves you unconditionally no matter what. And as soon as you let go and you realize that within yourself, that's when this person comes in. So body shape is here for some of you, okay? There has something to do with you having connections from the past where maybe people didn't love you for the way that you looked or who you were as a person. No, okay? None of that. That is conditional love. And y'all deserve better than that. You deserve someone who loves you no matter what shape, size, tall, small, okay? Thick, curvy, athletic, tiny, whatever size you are. So this could be significant for the feminines or masculines out there. If you've ever dealt with that from a partner, this is specifically a message for you to let you know that this person coming into your life is never going to make you feel less than for the way that you look in any aspect. They're going to love you for it. And that's what you deserve, okay? Look at that. You're the sexiest person they've ever met. Amen. Okay, this is how this person's going to make you feel every single day, and that's what you deserve. And most importantly, this is someone who's ready to come in and have a family with you. And a lot of you need to know that. If you felt as though, look at that, fire sign masculine. If a lot of you felt as though time was running, you got a clock going and you're like, well, am I ever going to be able to get married and have that person? The answer is yes. So Virgo is here, fire sign. So Aries, Leo, Sag, or a Virgo may be significant. And this is the type of partner coming into your life, or who's already in your life, that puts your feelings ahead of their own, because they want to make you feel as though they are extremely loving towards you, protective over you, and most importantly, someone you can always count on. If you've already had those deep conversations with your person, they are very aware that you have never felt that unconditional love from partners in the past, and this person is ready to come in and make you feel the unconditional love that you've always deserved to feel. And also, too, this is someone who cannot stop staring at your pictures. So if you be posting on social media, anything like that, okay, this person constantly keeps tabs on you. They think you're absolutely beautiful, absolutely handsome, and most importantly, they are extremely attracted to your emotional intelligence. So love to see it. Ace of Swords energy here. This is someone who's extremely intuitive, and most importantly, this is someone who's extremely emotionally available, which is something you need. Like, you could have dealt with a lot of immature lovers in the past. Just know that it had to shape you for you to have such high standards for your husband or your future wife that's coming in. And that's it. Running away from relationships that no longer serve you, not being afraid to go after what it is you truly value and seek in a partner, and realizing that you deserve it. Now, absolutely beautiful, because in the first spread, the King of Pentacles came out with the Queen of Pentacles. So know that at the end of the day, whoever this is, it's going to be an extremely divinely guided union. So let me see what the final message is here. Capricorn's here. So some of you may be dealing with a Capricorn, and they want you to know that you are absolutely perfect to this person. Lots of messages came out there, so I'll get one more. Beautiful. It says, you always know what to say to cheer me up. So this is the type of person who's not only going to make you feel extremely loved, cared for, and appreciated, but they're always going to know the right thing to say to remind you that how valuable your connection is to them and how much they truly love you for the person that you are, not for what you provide. So God bless you, and know that this life partner, you've attracted this in from the universe, but it only comes when you realize that you deserve someone to love you unconditionally. But you have to be able to give yourself that unconditional love first, y'all. So thanks for watching. God bless you. Have a beautiful day, and drop a comment if this reading is something you claim.